Always keep a woman on her game, dropping the knowledge, guys. Always make sure that you're holding yourself to your own standards. Never expect a woman to follow your lead or support you in your endeavors as a man and in your goal setting ability to create a plan for your life, right? If you're not holding yourself accountable as well. Accountability runs both ways, guys. But before you can keep her or hold her accountable, you have to have yourself in check, right? You got to check your own warehouse of tools and all the instruments you need to succeed, right? The things you need to acquire, you acquire them. But again, she's watching what you're doing, right? You as the alpha male, as the leader, right, of the relationship in terms of her security. Sure, the duality of both partners are equal, right? But the positions and the responsibilities, right, are different. But they're equal. They're equally as important. Just that you can't expect her in a situation where, say, there's someone that breaks into the house or breaks into your apartment, right? You don't expect her as a man to jump up and run to the door, right, to the rescue. But she expects you to do that, right? You don't have to, but we are hardwired and designed to work that way anyway, right? The same way a woman's designed to nurture a relationship. She takes care of the inside part, right? The family part. Feminine energy is about bonding and connecting, right? Communication, right? Putting the emotional strength in the relationship for the whole nuclei, for everybody, for the whole nucleus, right? The nuclei itself stands strong with what you will do on the outside, which is the shell, as in protecting, giving her security, allowing her to be nurturing when she's in a relaxed state because you're protecting on the outside. She feels safe, secure, and women need consistency. See, being a man alone, your masculinity, I did a video on this already, but your masculinity always creates sustainable masculinity energy, right? Masculine energy. Masculinity is a constant, right? Sure, there's times where men are vulnerable. There's times where we don't feel as strong and weak, and there's times we break down, but then for the most part, that masculinity is still there. It resides at a lower level, a lower frequency, but it's always there. According to a woman, because she doesn't have that, right? She doesn't have that masculinity. She can never muster up enough masculinity to overpower you. I don't care how weak the man is, right? The same way a woman, her femininity is overpowering for us. Right? She's able to calm us down with her energy, right? With us flowing in the right direction. She can turn us up, she can turn us down. So that's the power of femininity, right? The emotional flexibility and the malleability to move the energy, right? In an emotional way, right? So that's the duality and the importance of both. So synergistically, we want to work together, right? It's the yin and yang. So the idea here, guys, is to stay consistent. A man with a plan is an attractive man always, right? You're always going to be that attractive energy, that alpha energy that women always seek out. Because a man with a plan, he's going in a direction that women can trust. And based on who you are and how you hold yourself accountable, she's going to watch that, right? Sure, there's times where you're going to need her support. That's where she'd be happy to support you, guys. Another little nugget here. A woman will stay in a relationship with you if she feels that her input is helping you become better and also strengthen the relationship. She feels that if she feels that in some kind of way she has an impact on your positive results, chances are she would stay, right? That's a survey. That's a study that was a college study and clinical work that they've done over time. That these research, you can look it up. And it proves that this is one of the things that keeps the relationships together. Besides not going to bed angry, in my opinion, that's one of the number one things to me, communication, right? Being able to find a common resolve, right, end of the day. But, I defer. But back to what I'm saying is still, guys, if you're going to hold her accountable, you have to be accountable as well. Make sure your house is in check first before you start talking about what she needs to do, right? Because if you don't, what you say is paper thin, right? You're yelling and making all this noise and you don't have your stuff together. You're like a paper tiger. She doesn't see you as a serious threat, right? Because she can always say, hey, you're not doing it. You're not doing anything, so why should I? Don't start with me. How about taking care of yourself first? And she'll be right. So make sure you have yourself in check, right? And she will follow suit in most cases. If not, then you can have her hold her accountable and address it, right? Again, gentle approach, guys, all right? It's feminine energy. You want to take it down a notch and be gentle, right? Again, it's about communication. So, being accountable, sticking to your guns, pressing forward, and being that example for her, right? She'll follow suit. A woman that wants to be in your life, she will assimilate, right? She will assimilate her dreams and push them toward yours. So together, like I said, you move together and both you grow. She can see the growth in a relationship, will see the future in you, right? She will see the family, the bond, the connection, the safe security, right, of the offsprings, right? Which is our primary goal. So anyway, guys, like, subscribe, comment below. Click the links. If you did subscribe, hit the button. When you hear your family, you know I got you. Excel, and I'm out.